What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, some people may think that I'm delusional, that I still believe in Terra Luna Classic and the places that it can go. Just because you're currently not seeing as much volume as you should be seeing doesn't mean that you're not going to see that major volume when we see a complete uptick of altcoin season. And people may be counting it out because there's a lot of hype and attention around bigger utility projects, things that are in the top 100 or the top 25. You're looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, BNB. Those things are moving. They're in the value of over $100 billion, some reaching a level of over $200 billion, or almost. I guess it got to 200 billion and then it retraced back down to 180. When you look at XRP, Ethereum up in the 400, 500, 600 billion dollar range, approaching the level of $1 trillion. Bitcoin, multiple trillion dollars, $2.3 trillion. Of a high, it's like 2.5 or 2.6 trillion. Crazy, right? To see it up at these levels, amazing. However, don't count out any of the ones that were insanely popular. I'm not saying during the last bull run, but even after the last bull run, during the bear market where you've seen everything collapse, Terra Luna Classic saw a massive uptick from those points. If you don't remember, I invested $43 into Terra Luna Classic. And at one point, I was up 70,000% on my investment. 70,000%. I ended up getting 63 million coins with $43 that I spent. Would love to get that time back for a longer period of time because I was planning on buying $500 worth, which would have gotten me a lot more than where I stand here today. Now, I might have also sold quite a bit of it because it would have been $300,000 that I would have been able to gain off of a $500 investment. So, not a bad gain at all, for sure. But while I'm still up a lot and I was able to take some profit off of the amount that I had and reinvest into that and still have $4,800 worth of profit, I'm now sitting on something that could potentially be an absolute gold mine, right? Something that can be worth multiple billions of dollars. And I still believe in this thing. So what we're looking for is step by step, not just to get to a level of a penny or get to a level of 10 cents or $1 or $100. It's to take those steps. The first step is to drop that zero that was gained a while back and then to drop the next zero. So this is to the fourth zero being dropped. If you guys could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out my links down below. I have a link for Patreon, a link for Twitter. I also have a link for BTCC, which is a platform that I've been using for a year. You can trade Terra Luna Classic on this platform. I believe it's up to a 50x leverage, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. If you get in there and you see it's only at a 20x leverage, then feel free to correct me. But I believe it is at a 50x leverage that you can do it all the way up to, but you can also do as little as a 2x leverage. I have a trade in my possession for Terra Luna Classic, which sits at 0.000057. It's at a 10x leverage and it's up by about 27% or $70 on the $257 that I put in there at that 10x. Again, you can do multiple X leverage trades if you want to. You can do all the way down to a 2x leverage. This is a fantastic platform that I've been able to use for a year. But if you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus. You can get extra bonuses up to $10,055. Enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees. And again, some positions you can trade all the way up to a 500x leverage if you want to. So feel free to check out the platform. It is free to sign up. They are trusted. You're looking at a no VPN, no KYC required exchange. So you have the opportunity to do so much more. Trade anywhere, trade anytime. So anyways, Terra Luna Classic. Where does it stand right now? So Terra Luna Classic currently stands at 0.00006. It is down by 0.2% on the day. We're looking at a $330 million market cap. And this, what I'm about to mention next, is where a lot of people have a problem with my belief that things are going to get better and better as we move forward. The $11 million worth of volume. That's not a lot for something that has as much popularity as it has and has as many followers, right? As many watch lists that it's included with. You're talking about 1 million watch lists that it's added to. That is amazing. This has a lot of popularity, hidden popularity that you may not see from the outside looking in. And if you do not have the patience, right, you're not going to be able to see those levels of gains either. There are things happening behind the scenes, with DApps, with developers and conversations that could enhance what we see here and make Terra Luna Classic and USTC a better place to be, a better investment to have, and a better use case in the end. However, the unknown is what makes things insanely interesting for me. I've said 1,000 times that patience will get you far. And I think a lot of people, especially in the Terra Luna Classic comment section or people that have given up on it, they don't have that patience. And if you don't have that patience, you're not going to be able to make the money you want to make. You're not going to be able to see Terra Luna Classic succeed and be able to utilize Terra Luna Classic in the end. Because it's not only about just the gain. This isn't a meme coin, right? It's something that has inherent value in it and with it and around it. And I think people tend to look at it and go, this is something that only had popularity. It's not just about the popularity. The popularity is a big piece and is the reason why you will see that major success and the reason why people are fighting for it so much. But because people are fighting for it so much, you're going to see a lot more success use case wise and recovery wise. So we continue to see this negativity that's surrounding. We continue to see the kind of flatness of it, right? If we look at the last 7 days, it's down by 1%. We look at the last month, it's up by 1%. We look at the last year, it's down by 27%. From that a level of, it wasn't a drop zero yet, but you did have 0.00008, which we can easily get back to. However, up to the high levels of 0.00016. So we were at a drop 0.16. I think if we even look further back, I want to zoom in here, right? The highest point was $120, but before that, you saw 0.0006 was like the highest point that we've seen in the past 2 years or so. We can't really link that, but in the past 2 years, 0.0006. Hopefully I can show you this, or I don't think I was showing you this. I just put it on the screen. But $120 was the highest point. If we look at the all-time high, 119, can we get back there? It's possible, but a lot of things have to happen. What we're looking to do is fight for every zero to be dropped, this zero to drop, this zero to drop, this zero to drop, and this volume will come. Just wait. A lot of people are going to be proven wrong, and they're going to be upset with it. And just to let you know, I still have my Terra Luna Classic. I have 54.2 million in my possession. And honestly, I want to go, the only reason I haven't bought more and more, even though I'm up on my play, is because I want to remain at that level to where I can go, I invested $43 and this turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because potentially, if I wanted to invest right now in something that I truly believe in more and more, I could put another 3,000. I could put another 10,000. I can say, all right, I should invest 30,000 and then have a billion coins, or have 500 million, which would be amazing and insane as we see that growth moving forward. Because I truly believe in it. And if I fail, which I don't believe I will, then, I have to understand that and eat that loss. I don't believe there will be a loss. I think there's so much more potential here that people are not seeing. And when we do see that potential, when we do see that actually running in front of our eyes, there's going to be a lot of those same people that said that Terra Luna Classic wasn't it. And then they will go, well, now I see differently. And now how do I get into this play? And it's like, you had opportunities. And people tend to frown on those opportunities because things aren't going their way right now. A lot of times you have to be negative in order to get to a positive state. It's very difficult to predict the absolute bottom. Luckily, where I have it, it's confirmed that no matter what, I'm going to gain something out of the deal. That we're going to see this major success of Terra Luna Classic. even where it's at right now at a low level compared to where it was, I'm still up. Even if it went down to 0.0000000, and I would still be up on my play because I already took profit on it. So everything else that I have, it would just be icing on the cake, and it is icing on the cake. So I want to know what you guys think about Terra Luna Classic. Am I insane for thinking that Terra Luna Classic is going to have that success? Am I insane for thinking that we're going to see that drop zero coming soon, a lot sooner than you think? Let me know in the comment section. It's not going to change my mind one bit, whatever you say. If you go, Matt, you're insane and you're stupid and all this stuff, I don't care, right? You can say what you're going to say. I have my own investment style, and I tend to make a lot of money from my investment style. So nobody's going to talk me out of it. Nobody's going to have that influence to go, you suck at this, and then have me change my mind and go, you know what? I'm going to sell all my Terra Luna Classic because I don't believe in it anymore. No, I still believe in it heavily. It's just you need the patience in order to see the actual outcome. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.